The second method we have for the radius calculation is the radius proportional method. Now when we go to choose the radius proportional method, we must also choose the proper track radius ratio value that works for us. In this particular tutorial, we're going to demonstrate the radius proportional method utilizing the radius ratio 0.85. So we're going to save, and we're going to now add vanes to the drawing and show you how utilizing this ratio, PractiCAD will calculate the spacing between vanes automatically for us. We're going to exit out of the library. We're then going to go over to the radius vane icon. We're going to click on it. We're going to click on the fitting we'd like to place vanes in. You can see here we've already got the PCAD vanes selected, and now we've got 3 track radiuses that have automatically been calculated for spacing. And there's 3 here because we chose the number of tracks to be 3. To show you how these values were created, we're going to open up a notepad and show you the formula. The formula for radius proportional, it is calculated by the following. You take the radius of the fitting, you divide it by the radius ratio, and that will be the track radius 1. For example, what we're going to do is we're going to take the calculator. We have a fitting on the drawing. The radius of the fitting happens to be 36. So we're going to put that value into our calculator. If we divide that by the radius ratio, which for this tutorial is going to be 0.85, and then we hit equals, you can see that the track 1 radius should be 42.35. And if you come over here into the radius vanes field, you can see under 1 track radius, it's 42.35. Now to calculate the spacing of the second one, all we do is take the track 1 radius and divide that by the radius ratio. So you can see here in the formula, track radius 1 divided by radius ratio will equal track radius 2. So all we're going to do is take the calculator here and divide the number we've got for the track radius 1 by the radius ratio, which is 0.85, and we're going to hit equals. When we do that, you can see that track radius 2 should be 49.826. And if you come over here, you can see that we have the track radius 49.82. So it's doing it correctly. To calculate the third, we're just going to do the same thing again. For calculation of track 3, we take track 2 radius divided by the radius ratio. So already we've got track 2 radius in the calculator. We're just going to divide it by 0.85, which is our radius ratio, and we're going to hit equals, and then it's going to show us the track 3 radius, 58.61, which will be in 62 when we round it up. So over here we have track radius 68.62. So once again, if we just divided this by 0.85, or the radius ratio again, it would show us what the value of track 4 would be if we added it. It should be 68.96. So here we're just going to raise the count up to 4, and you can see that it's automatically utilizing that calculation, the radius proportional track calculation method, and it's calculating a 68.96 radius. So this is how to use the track calculation method for radius proportional.